buddy here, Preston, and I said, Preston, you do lead inspections? He says, nope. I called another company that's a family member, ESC, Environmental Services Group. They do not do lead. So I said, well, we can't have this.
Gotta fix that.
I gotta fix this. This ain't right. So, and not only that, asbestos, there's several things that some inspectors, such as Preston, will not go to, you know, or it takes more than just a license. I mean, if you're gonna be the professional you are, then you need to have training in what you're doing. Sure. And these are areas of great concern for a lot of people. Okay, I found CDA Environmental, Devin Arnett. Very passionate man, been at it 18 years and very well educated, very knowledgeable about his fields. It's called CDA Environmental. Now they're on the About Your House Radio website, aboutyourhouseradio.com, the About Your House Radio Family tab, and you click on that and then go to environmental inspections. Then you could also look at radon. There's another category called radon, asbestos, I think, and lead. Because some of you want that inspection and peace of mind when you buy or sell a house.
Sure.
And Preston, from time to time, get those questions, don't you?
Oh yeah. Environmental concerns, indoor air quality.
Right. And something about radon, for example. I'm gonna ask Mike a direct question. Mike Palmer Homes. Has radon ever been an issue with you in your building a home? Has it ever been brought up?
Oh, it's been brought up. There's some neighborhoods where we did basement homes, and I mean, what we understand, there's a known incidence of radon, so we just have put the radon system in.
You know, and I'm gonna be straight up with everybody, because I don't lie to nobody. I never have. Well, yeah, I did in my younger days. Oh yeah. Not anymore. Radon. I thought radon was just another fear scare tactic. You know, I really did.
It's real.
Well, I know. And, you know, now we're building, now back in the day, though, where we built houses loose,
right, airy,
leaky, airy, you might say, it didn't matter as much because it dissipates.
Air wasn't being trapped.
Exactly. The air is not being trapped. Now, of late, it's, you know, when I have a, inspector that's an environmental inspector on the show, and they said point blank the largest area of concerns today in our phone calls are attached to health issues with environmental air and contaminants. Well, that's pretty big. Well, I'm going to take it a step further, and I'm going to do some research and study, and radon is a major issue the tighter we build homes.
Yeah.
Because it is the second leading cause of lung cancer next to smoking.
Yeah.
Now, that's a fact that blew me away. So, anyway, the whole purpose is to provide you with qualified professionals that will come out and relieve that stress and, and peace of mind, okay? And CDA Environmental is a new company on the horizon here, and they'll be on the show in January.
Can I add some stuff?
Absolutely, I wish you would.
Because I speak on radon, and I get asked. I'll just answer a question that probably a listener already have. Which I always get asked. Does a basement or a crawl space have more? Is it more prone to radon? Let me say this first. The radon is the breakdown of uranium down in the earth. As it breaks down, energy is released if you breathe it in, and it damages lung tissue.
Sure.
It makes you susceptible to lung cancer. So the predominant cause is where the house is built. Now, having said that, if you had two houses built, if you could move one and put the other one there, I guess, same spot, absolutely a basement would be. But just because you have a basement or just because you have a tight home doesn't mean you have high radon. But if you are in an area that the radon is high, it is going to be a little bit higher if you have that type of construction. But the type of construction does not cause radon and is not the predominant, but it accentuates it if you are in a high radon area. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
And real fast, I want to say CDA Environmental is not new to the blog. They've been around for 18 years.
18 years. Yeah.
They are new to the About Your House Radio family.
Mike, you got a question?
Yeah. Is there have you ever studied or heard about radon being more prominent when there's more granite in the earth?
Yeah, you know, there was a big thing on the news a couple of years ago about, you know, granite countertops causing radon. And it was a big old scare, man.
Fear going across it,
You know, it was on nightly news and all that. But to answer your question, the answer is yes. But I am going down a rabbit hole of the countertops because it was a big issue. So I went out, man, I tested a bunch. I mean, our radon testing
your inquiries
skyrocketed.
just went nuts.
Yeah. And I did a little private research on my own where I tested a bunch. And what it turned out to be was it wasn't probably the granite you have in your house. Now but it was I think it was the pink and the blue, and if it was unsealed, those were the ones, which is pretty rare that somebody would have that in their house. But yeah, any area where you have lots of rock, you're prone to more radon. Mountainous areas. There's a map on the EPA. Has higher radon levels, which is kind of ironic because at the turn of the century, the doctors sent people to the mountains if they had lung problems. They thought the thinking was the clean mountain air would be good for them. In fact, there was what's the lung ailment? Anyway, they sent them to the mountains to Asheville, and I love Asheville.
Pulmonary something, yeah.
I can't think of it right now, but anyway, they literally were sending them to an area with high radon that causes lung cancer. It's kind of crazy, but
they didn't know.
Yeah, but areas of high rocks have it. But there are areas in our area, I mean, certainly that have it. The only way to know is to test.
Okay, so but in general, we would have less radon down here than up in the mountains.
In general, yes, but I'm you know, you could certainly have a house here that has radon, and you know, I'll say this: I do a lot of classes. When I ask realtors or homeowners here, how many folks have experience with radon? A couple people raise their hand. When I go up in the mountains, it's everybody. I mean, we do inspections up there too, and they almost all have a radon reduction system in them. And if they're put in properly and they work, it takes care of the problem.
Now, a radon reduction system.
Yes.
What is that?
Basically, it's a fan and a pipe. You know, there's different variations on it, but basically what it's going to do is you've got a 4-inch pipe that goes down underneath the slab. Or you know, in a basement's just an in-ground slab.
Sure.
So, and they're going to drill a hole. You know, they do a couple of studies to figure out the best place to put it, and they're going to put that pipe there in the fan. They're going to seal off everything else, and then they're going to pull that air up and expel it out either on the side or up through the
got you.
And it'll do, if it's done correctly, it'll work.
There you go. 704-570-9610. That's our number, 704-570-9610. Building Center text line as well. We'd love to hear from you either way. If you got a text, you want to call in. Preston Sandlin Building Home Inspection Carolina. Mike Palmer Homes, Mike Palmer himself, as well as Carlos, superintendents in the house. We'll be right back with more about your house.